All right, everyone. The one thing you guys need to do for your homework this week that you did not do last week is create a visual filter for verbs, which is exactly the same as doing it for nouns. You're just doing it for verbs. So once again, go into Documents, find your visual filters, uh, make sure you're in Morph, and then change it to from all passages to the passage you're trying to search, which in this case will be James 2. So you need to create a range for that specifically. And all resources, select English Standard Version, and then Logos Greek Morphology. Then you will want to type in the @ symbol. V is the sign for verb, so if you just want to type a V for a shortcut. And then I would suggest creating a filter for everything except the future perfect. You'll notice that's a kind of an exception that's on the list here. Don't worry about that. There are so few occurrences, they won't even happen anyway, so don't worry about that. But what I want you to do is create a filter for each one of these. So for instance, for the aorist, don't select active, middle, or passive because you want all of them, and then make sure all these filters are indicative. So you'll notice there's a question mark between the A and the I because I selected aorist, left that column blank. That's why there's a question mark, and then the I is for indicative. And then for these, I usually just do the words. So the words will be different colors, whereas the nouns are highlighted different colors. So I'm just going to go in order. I'll choose blue for the aorist, at verb future indicative, question mark indicative, and that will be brown. Do the imperfect, gray. Do the pluperfect, green. The present indicative, we will do orange, and then finally the perfect we will do, let's go to red for that one because it's a little bit easier to see. Okay, and then the one extra filter I want you to make is for a particular mood. So you're going to skip the tense, you're going to skip the voice, and you're going to choose the imperative mood because I want you to see imperative verbs and what they look like in context. And I'm going to go ahead and make that purple. And so just like everything else, you can name this James 2 verbs. And then here they are. And this should allow you to do the verbs section of your homework for this week. And there's also a noun section, so don't skip that. I hope you all are having a great week.